Makes hands off to Foley, and Foley straight upfield past the 30-yard line to about the 33 in Aurora University.
And Drake, they've won one game, that was over Concordia. Had some tough games though against Hope and one other team.
Garrell's the quarterback. On the handoff straight up the middle, Hunsaker, the ball carrier, he gets to the 40-yard line on the carry.
A lot of carries today.
Garrell's back to the line, second down and 3 to the fullback on the option, and Garrell's is wrapped up and down. Ron McCord got in there in a hurry and pulls down Garrell's.
He just stood his ground and handily made the tackle.
Steve Garrell's at 6 foot, 185 pounds. I formation, back he rolls the pass. Looking on the far side, now will tuck it under, and the Tigers put him down again right at the line of scrimmage. H.B. Jones was over, puts him back, and it's a punting situation. JoJo Jones, the Lone Ranger, back for the Tigers. There's the snap, a low snap, and the kick. High, lofty kick. Jones will let it roll, and it will bounce out of bounds over near the 25-yard line. The Tigers take over for the first time. The ball shaded just to the Aurora side of the 20. Corey Bell steps to the line. Marcus and Monroe, the tight end, in motion to the near side. He's now set. I formation. Bell takes the snap. They hand off to the fullback. Rainier Caldwell gets the first run of the game. Straight up the middle, 2-yard game on the ground. That took about a 30-yard plunge last week when we only had 250 yards against St. Francis. Corey Bell scrambling to the far side, trying to make the best of what seems 3rd and 8. Power I formation as JoJo Jones joins Caldwell. And Monroe in the backfield. The reverse goes to JoJo. He's got the first down, and he slips and falls at the 44-yard line. He could have had some more.
Got 150 yards on 18 carries coming into the day, and he picked up 19 more there.
Put the Tigers at the 45-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Power I formation to pitch out Monroe. Monroe comes wide to the near side, has the first down. He breaks loose. He's down inside Aurora territory. Down the sideline. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Jeff Monroe. Once he cuts to the near side with Marcus Monroe doing some of the lead.
Chris Antkowiak also provided some blocking help that time, too.
Power I formation. The Tigers stay with it. They hand off to Caldwell, who cuts over to the far side, then inside, and he's down in a hurry. Down Koviak at him. In fact, we almost hope that they look for Rainier Caldwell. From the 21-yard line, where it's 2nd down and 9. Corey Bell takes the snap. They fake it now to JoJo, rolling out far side. Corey will tuck it under. He's at the 15, down to the 10, out of bounds. Corey Bell, 1st and goal. Rainier Caldwell leads the Tigers with 9 touchdowns. Tigers trying to score here. Jeff Monroe right up the middle. He's down to the 1 and stopped right there. Jeff Monroe with a burst of speed, and I thought he was going to go into the end zone, but all of a sudden, he was tackled by Rod Stinson. Number 28 of Aurora tackles number 28 of ONU.
Aurora's giving
The inevitable is about to happen from the 1-yard line. Corey Bell. Bell set, takes the snap. They go to Caldwell. He's across. Touchdown. ONU with 10:34 to play in the first quarter. They dial up number 32, and Rainier Caldwell makes it look easy. Etherington this year in extra point attempts is 11 for 11. 10 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. 3 seconds with more winning Tiger football. Can I have a piece of paper, Brian?
the Olivet, a quick 7 points. 2:29 it took them to get on the board as Scott Faria kicks off for the Tigers.
And a great kick by Olivet on the kickoff, and it will go into the end. And I believe, where was he in rushing? 6? And that was dropping a little bit last week against St. Francis. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. And the ball on the 20-yard line. Up the middle they go. Carrying the ball is number 32, Tiemann.
Tiemann on the carry.
And Tiemann passed the 25 to the 20. Your defense really got on Aurora in a hurry. Power I formation. Handoff. They go, I believe, to the fullback. It is Hunsaker, and Hunsaker gets maybe a yard or two as he tries to come around the right side. Aurora Aurora steps up to the line, the 28-yard line, 3rd down and 2. There's a fumble. Girls gets at the quarterback, and the Tigers put him down behind the 25-yard line. It was H.B. Jones. That was about 4, and JoJo Jones is back to return. Rob Lake, a good punter. This one a little bit lower. JoJo will take it on a hop from the 43-yard line. He gets to the 45 and then is pushed back. They should mark the ball.
Kind of inconsistent this year. Their coach, Jim Scott, says they just can't put a whole game together. That they might play well 2/3, the other third they're just ugly.
They're a young ball club with potential, he says, but they just have not done it consistently. Here's Ankoviak as he comes from the power I formation, and a penalty flag has been thrown. Ankoviak gets maybe a half-yard move back to our own 39-yard line. Power I formation, Caldwell, Monroe, and JoJo Jones in that backfield. Corey Bell takes a snap, fakes it to Caldwell. There's the pass. Play! Is it complete? No. He overthrew him in that contest.
Including one 43-yard reception that was probably Olivet's longest of the year.
2nd down and 15. Corey Bell steps to the line looking for the snap from Kolkman. From the 39-yard line, on the ground we go. Rainier Caldwell to the 40-yard line.
They're going to basically dare the Tigers to pass.
Well, they passed as well as they did last week. That won't be all bad. At one point, Corey Bell was 8 of 9 in the year last week for 137 yards. Here's the pitch out. Eric Anthony gets the call, and Anthony gets some good yardage up to the 50-yard line, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down. He'll get the first down from the 50-yard line. Corey Bell pitches out. Anthony again. He's hit early, and Aurora stops us at the Spartan 49-yard line. Stops us at their own 49. We lead 7-0 with 7 minutes left to play first quarter. Garrels, the quarterback, hands off. Tiemann running around the far right angle. He gets past the 50. There seems to be a fumble in the play. The Tigers think they have it, and the officials say they do. Olivet takes over the fumble at the 47.
51 for Olivet, I believe.
Chris Waite. And good ball game so far for the ONU Tigers. 7-0 lead with under 7 minutes to play first quarter. Bell steps up to the line. Power I formation. White out on the near side. Corey Bell rolls out to the near side. Has room to run left. He goes across the 50 downfield to the 40. Still moving. He breaks loose. He's at the 20, the 10. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown. Corey Bell, who looked to be all but wrapped up around the for the 4th time this year, gives Olivet their 2nd touchdown of the ball game. J.J. Hetherington once again will attempt the extra point. He's 12 of 12 this year. The snap, the kick, it looks good from here. It's good down on the field, and the Tigers have increased their lead to 14-0 with 6:07 left to play in the first quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Tiger football right after this. Offense.
Looking to pass Butch Stafford on that list.
Here's a line drive kick by Scott Florea. It bounces off the leg of McBride. It's picked up, though. Running the ball is number 34, Vogel, and Vogel is put down at the 20-yard line. McBride tried to draw a beat on the ball and then took it on a bounce. There's been a 14-0. Olivet trying to hit the 500 mark, looking for their 3rd win of the year against 3 losses. I formation for Aurora. Girls back. For the Tigers, number 33, Ron McCord almost wrapped Girls. As it is, he runs to the near side, and Girls runs out of bounds around the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Hunsaker and Tiemann in the backfield. The handoff goes to Tiemann. Tiemann straight up to shoot, and he gets this time to the 41, just across the 49. Power I formation. Hunsaker and Tiemann in the backfield, being joined by McBride. Handoff goes near side. Running the ball is Dixon to the left, and Dixon stopped, but the first down is gained. 46-yard line is where the play stopped.
Just picked up their first down.
5 minutes left to go. We're in the first quarter. 14-0 Tigers with the lead. One a wide out for far side. McBride in motion. They go to Hunsaker, and Hunsaker wrapped up for a 1-yard gain. H.B. Jones was the main culprit in there. He got help from Scott Florea, Ron McCord, and also Ryan McCullough. Halftime feature for us, so stay tuned for that. Aurora with the ball at their own 47-yard line. Second down and about 8. One of the receivers is in motion. Garrell's back to pass. Looking, unloads. Out of the backfield, it is complete to Tiemann, and Tiemann runs out of room down at the O. First quarter. Tiger defense going to try to bulk up a little bit now. Garrell's waiting, power I formation. Pitch out, they go to Dixon once again, tries to stretch it wide, and Troy Sides won't let him. Troy Sides and Ryan McCallum, they tag team on the
hard hitting out there.
Second down and 9 from the Olivet 40. Aurora with the ball, trailing 14-0. Garrell takes the snap, fakes it to the fullback, pitches out near side. Tiemann gets it, and Ron McCord puts Tiemann down for a loss of 2. Back at the 38-yard fresh. Third down and 11 from the 42-yard line. Garrell's back to pass, looks to the right side, rolls that way. Now passes on the right. It's picked off. Kurt Quick's got it at the 27-yard line. Quick runs to the outside, and he's down near the 40. Kurt Quick. Olivet with the ball at their own 41. Leading 14-0. Power I formation for ONU. Bell fakes it to Caldwell. Has time to throw. Sets, unloads, near side, intended for Marcus Monroe, and the Tigers are picked off. Aurora with the interception at their own 20-yard line.
Once again, there's a pass that shouldn't have been thrown either. Corey just kind of lobbed it up there. There was too many Aurora defenders there.
As they are down at their own 20-yard line where they'll have to start over offensively. Garrell steps to the line of scrimmage. Garrell's hands off. Dixon gets the call. Goes across the line of scrimmage as he tries to follow the left tackle, and all of a sudden he ran into H.B. Jones and Chris Waite. Corey Bell on a 54-yard run. His 4th touchdown of the year. 1:56 left to go in quarter number 1. We lead 14-0. From the 22-yard line, Aurora to Dixon. Sweeps to the left. Now cuts inside. Breaks loose past the 30-yard line. May get by Moffitt. He does. Now it's a foot race. Stride, the only man that can touch him, and Dixon may make it. He is down at the 5. He went all the way down to the 5-yard line, down to the ONU 5-yard line. Power I formation. Garrell steps to the line of scrimmage. On the handoff, they go to Tiemann. Tiemann down towards the 1, and he's down right there. Came around the left side. First time in this game. They trail 14-0 with only 50 seconds and counting left. Quarter number 1. Garrell takes the snap. Hunsaker did not make it. He's down right at the 1-yard line. Good goal line stand by the Tigers there. Ryan McCullum in that heap. Along with her. And also Kevin Taylor, all trying to make a difference from the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal. On the ground, Tiemann gets it. He did not make it. He's down at the 1. And this time, it was almost a solo tackle by H.B. Jones. He got a little bit of help, but it was H.B. that made the difference. That leads 14-0. We'll be back with more right after this.
Aurora University would like to thank Old Second National Bank for the
Tiger defense has done a phenomenal job here in the first quarter so far. Now we enter quarter number 2. Let's see if they can hold them. Again, it's 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Garrell's to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap, pitch out. They go to Dixon. He's in. Touchdown.
touchdown by Dan Dixon.
This time they pitched it out and gave Dixon a little bit of momentum as he
So it cut the extra point for Aurora.
a 1-yard run by Dixon. The extra point tried by Hunsaker. There's the snap and the kick, and it is good. 14:56 left to play in the second quarter. Aurora cuts the lead in half, 14-7. But the College of St. Francis trying to get to the 500 mark once again. Here's the kick. Tom Livesey draws a beat on it, takes it at about the 13-yard line. Straight upfield he goes, bounces off a defender at the 25, crosses it to the 27, and the Tigers will take over right there. Tom Livesey has been doing a good job all year. 1st and 10. Let's see if the Olivet offense can put some more points on the board. Power I formation. JoJo Jones is the third man in that backfield. On the handoff, we go to the tailback, and that tailback goes absolutely nowhere. I believe it was Livesey.
That's right. That's Tom Livesey.
Live time this year that the tailbacks have not had a successful outing. and all of them combined really did not do the job against the College of St. Francis. Again, power I formation from our own 24-yard line. There's the handoff. We go to the tailback again, and we get the yards back up to the 27. Was it Livesey again? Let's wait and see. Times to know if it's Livesey or Anthony. Both are about the same height. Livesey number 23 with the jersey, and Anthony number 22. Corey Bell takes the snap. Rolling out the pass. He falls down, gets back up, and now he's tackled back at the 24. Well, this offensive...
That's going to bring in Terry Shore do the punting for Olivet. I believe it's his third punt of the year.
Corey Bell has been averaging some 38 yards a kick. This one a low line drive. It's going to be taken by Aurora at the 44-yard line, running the ball, and Dennis Foley, and he comes to the near side, the short side of the field, and he runs out of Olivet, that is, that led 14-0. They're in danger right now of not only having Aurora come back closer, but maybe having it tied or take the lead. Here's a pass play straight up the middle. It's complete. Catching it is Calstone. Calstone downfield inside the 30-yard line. Beyond at the 23-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 for the Spartans. They trail 14-7. Garrels hands off. Tiemann gets the carry, breaks loose of one man, and now it's a gang tackle down near the 21. A type of situation. It has come to prove to be consistency as far as the statistics go, and that's not good news. We're in the second quarter. Handoff. Dixon gets it far side, tries to get around. Padovic cannot do so. Padovic has him down right at the 20-yard line. Mike gets a little help from Troy Sides. Coming down in the 11-minute mark of the second quarter. Plenty of time left in the half, and now Aurora to task. They trail by 7 points. From the 20-yard line, where it's 3rd down and 7. Man in motion to the near side. Garrels back, rolling to the left, and the Tigers tackle him! Scott Floria back at the 30-yard line. A big play defensively, and the Tigers come up big time here. 3rd and 7. That was back at the 29-yard line. A loss of some
9 yards.
9 yards in the play. It's 4th and about 19. The field goal being attempted by Hunsaker. From the 36-yard line, a 46-yard attempt. They bobble the snap, rolling out to the far side. Aurora trying to make the most of it with Lizian. He passes the ball. It's picked up by Troy Sides at about the 15-yard line, and Troy Sides will run out of room at about the 29. It could have been, you're right, it could have been better.
About a 1-yard swing.
As it is, Olivet has it on their own 30. Great job by the defense, and we dodged a bullet there. Good job by the Tigers. 1st and 10 from our own 30-yard line. I formation. Corey Bell on the option. Breaks loose through his man. He's to the 35. He's got the 40 outside to the 45-yard line. Did you notice he was looking for Bell? And the Tigers in business on their own 45. I formation. JoJo Jones is the tailback. Caldwell, of course, is the fullback. Caldwell gets the carry, and again they're on Rainier like a new coat of paint.
The holes that are normally open for him.
If they're going to key on number 32, it's so important for the rest of our offense to execute to perfection, to take the pressure off of Caldwell. 2nd down and 9. They go to Rainier once again. Oh, no, Corey still has the ball. He comes to the near side. He's at the Aurora 45, the 40 downfield, out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Olivet has the ball on the 35-yard line of Aurora, where it's 1st and 10. I formation. Corey goes to the fullback, and this time Rainier gets 4 yards as he plunges for attempt. Wide out to the far side, couple of them, J.B. Seal and Steve Story, that being of the left angle. Monroe tight on the near side, I formation. Corey Bell goes to the fullback, and Rainier Caldwell to the 28-yard line.
Good job of keeping all that together. Now it's time for his replacement to step up.
We're on the Aurora 28, 3rd down and 3, I formation, wide out each side. Bell takes the snap, pitches out. Monroe, the ball carrier, stopped right at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 2. Let's see how it works.
Corey Bell, by far the Tigers' leading rusher so far with 93 yards, including that 54-yard touchdown run.
Leading 14-7 and stopping Aurora down near a possible score earlier. This could be a big momentum boost for the Tigers here in the first half. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. I formation, we need 5 yards. Bell rolling out, looking to pass. They're chasing him. Bell will tuck it under. He's at the 26-yard line, close to the 1st down, but they're not going to give him the marking he needs. Statistics bear out. That is not unusual. We have outscored our opponents by a big margin in the first quarter and have had that done to us in the second quarter all year long. Pitch out, near side, Dixon the carrier. Dixon breaks through the line of scrimmage, upfield to about the 28-yard line before he's wrapped up by Olivet's defense, and the main stopped at the 28. A gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Garrell steps to the line, trying to draw that line off sides, cannot do so. Falls down, gets back up, runs to the right side, looking at the left angle, breaks loose to the line, and he's down near the 45-yard line, out of bounds at about the 46. Lysian, the new quarterback, steps in, but he's not new to this program. He's a senior. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. On the ground they go to Dixon. He crosses the midfield stripe, the 50, to the ONU 48-yard line before he's wrapped up. Olivet dominated the first period of play. Aurora has changed that momentum a little bit in this quarter. From the Olivet 48, pass play, and it's complete. It's complete at the 39-yard line. What a catch. 5:24 left in counting. Aurora again in good field position on the Olivet side of the 50. Here's a handoff. Dixon comes near side to the left angle and is stopped by Scott Fleury and company. It does. And the paint crew at Olivet Nazarene, where they paint the markers on the field. Makes it so much easier for the announcers. Man in motion. Handoff. They go to Tiemann, and Tiemann is down to the 25.
Derek Tiemann on the carry.
Lysian at the line of scrimmage. Brock Butcher in the backfield. The pitch out, though, goes to Dixon. Dixon hits the line of scrimmage and dives over it. He's down to the 21-yard line. Our Tigers with their second quarter jinx, as it is this year. We'll have to talk to John Vandermeer about that again on Monday and see if he has any explanation for it. Lysian back, rolls to the far right side, looking to pass, does so. It's complete down near the 10-yard line, but a penalty flag has been thrown, and we're going to see a holding call. I'm sure take advantage of it with 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. First half action, 14-7, Olivet Nazarene with the lead so far. At the 31-yard line of ONU, Aurora with the ball, 2nd and 16. Lysian back to pass, unloads out of the backfield, and it's thrown too far. Tiemann.
As the Spartans are on Olivet's 31-yard line in a 3rd and 16 situation.
Well, the defense has had some big plays today. We need another one here. 3rd down, big 3rd down conversion play for Aurora. Lysian back to pass out of the backfield. They hit Tiemann, but the Tigers are there, and Tiemann gets by, though. The intended defender of that is Todd Farber, and downfield he goes for a big play. And a field goal try by Hunsaker. They mess up the snap, but they get it down, and the kick, it is good. A 35-yard field goal by Hunsaker.
That's his second of the year, with his other field goal being a 33-yarder.
The kick going from an angle from right to left, and it was a poor, not surrendering a tie or a lead. 14-10. Interesting similarities to last year's game to this year's. We'll talk about those in a moment. Here's the kick. JoJo Jones is going to take it back around his own 10-yard line or so. Upfield he comes, hit hard, spins around, hit hard again, spins around, and he's inside the 20 to about the 23-yard line.
479 total yards rushing to 176 for Aurora, but it's still a 6-point ball game.
We'll talk about what we did in total yards last year in just a moment. That was even more phenomenal. Here's the pitch out to Jeff Monroe, comes near side, has about 5 or 6 yards. He fumbles the ball down. I think Aurora might have it. Did they whistle the play dead or not? The 20th time, and if we would have lost it, it would have been the 9th time. But the play was whistled dead, and as it is, Jeff Monroe with a 5-yard gain. On a reverse, they go to JoJo Jones, and Jones to the line of scrimmage and beyond the 30-yard line to the 32. 7-21. 2:04 left to play here. 14-10 we lead. Corey Bell hands off to the fullback, Rainier Caldwell, and Rainier with the first down, apparently second half last week when he was held to some 15 yards. They've really been keying on him, and that's not really all Rainier's fault. Here they go to the tailback, the Tigers do. Jeff Monroe is hit hard and early as he gets a burst of speed off the line of scrimmage. Olivet Nazarene at their own 38-yard line. Story wide to the far side. JB Seal wide to the near side. Corey out of shotgun formation, tries to run out of it. Corey fumbles the ball. Aurora's got it at the 31. Aurora's got the ball at the 31. Had they whistled the play dead, that's their only saving point. And apparently here we've lost 9 of them. Wizian, your quarterback for Aurora, the second one today, as Girls was hurt. He's back to pass and loads. It's almost picked up. Incomplete, intended for Keith Wizian. Defense, they've been out there too much here in the second quarter. From the 31-yard line, we're at 2nd and 10. Kurt Wizian, the quarterback, and now a minute 19 to play in the second quarter. Tigers holding on to a slim 14-10 advantage. Kurt Wizian back to pass. It's complete to the tight end. Once again, the Tigers are burnt by Causto. Backs are split in the backfield, 3rd and 11. From the 32, on a reverse, they go to Dixon. Dixon running to the right side. He'll try to stretch it out. Oh, big hit at the 30-yard line. Big defensive play by Ron McCord, and he attempt. This one from the 36-yard line, a 46-yard attempt. It does have the distance, it appears, but it's off to the left. Hunsaker just misses a 46-yard field goal attempt. It had the distance, but 10-10 is the score. Corey Bell, I formation. Corey takes the snap, rolls around near side. Corey will keep it on the ground, and he'll go out of bounds untouched at the Aurora. But Jim Scott's crew came back in the second quarter, as most of our opponents have this year, and scored 10 points, and it could have been 13 as they just missed to the left on a 46-yard field goal attempt. 90, but 54 of those came on one particular touchdown run. Here we go in the second half. A nice high kick. JoJo Jones will take it at about his own 15-yard line. He's upfield, sweeps to the far side. There he goes. He is near the 50-yard line. He's out of bounds at the 48. JoJo Jones doing what he does. In motion is Marcus Monroe. He's set now on the near right side. Story wide to the near side, Seal wide to the far side. I formation. Handoff goes to Rainier Caldwell, and Rainier with one of his better runs of the day to the Aurora 46-yard line. A gain of I formation on the Aurora 46. In motion, Marcus Monroe once again, now set on the right side once again. Corey Bell waiting for the snap, takes it from Coltman. On the option, they flip it out to the tailback, and running the ball across the 40-yard line to the 38. 1st and 10. In motion, this time is Story from left to right. The handoff goes to Anthony again. This time he's hit hard and early, right near the line line. I formation. Livesey the tailback. Rainier Caldwell the fullback. In motion, from left to right once again. Corey Bell goes to the tailback. It's Livesey, has room, crashes past the 35-yard line, down near the 31. Rainier Caldwell, then Coach John Vandermeer is going to go to the tailback. We've gone that route the last 3 carries. The wide receiver in motion. This time it's Steve Story from left to right. They go with the fullback. Rainier Caldwell with the first down as he powers his way past the 25. They scored 14 points. Were unable to. Again, the wide receiver in motion. This time it's Anderson. Pitch out goes to Livesey, the tailback, and they read this one. 2nd down and 14. The tight end in motion. Marcus Monroe now tied on the near right side. Handoff goes to the tailback. Livesey the ball carrier, and he struggles to the 25. Tackle. This year, when it's time to pass, John Vandermeer runs. And when it's time to run, John Vandermeer. 3rd down and 12, though. At the Aurora 25-yard line. I formation. The tight end is set. Wideouts on both sides. The option goes to Livesey. He stretches it wide, trying to get to the 20, and he's down to the 20-yard line where he stopped. It's here. Kicking from the 27-yard line, a 37-yard attempt. There's the snap and the kick, a line driver. It is no good. The one that he made was a 22-yarder earlier. They've had the momentum.
Exactly. They're playing a lot of confidence right now, as well they should.
Tiger defense has come up with some big plays, in particular Ron McCord, to keep them from taking the score, or at least the lead in this ball game. Aurora comes on the ground. They come near side on the right angle. Brock Butcher, fullback, is Hunsaker. Wide out on both sides, I formation for the Spartans. 2nd down and 8 from their own 22. Kurt Wizian, the quarterback. Quick pass play to Keith Wizian, and it's complete right at the first down mark.
Said that Gorell's had a hip injury, possibly at this location. That's a painful.
Here's the handoff. They run to the near side. McBride trying to stretch it out, and he gets as far as the 33-yard line. Score. And it remains intact as the Tigers just missed on the 37-yard field goal attempt by J.J. Hetherington. 2nd down and 8. Pitch out. Far side. They go to Dixon. Dixon stretches it. Gets past the 35-yard line. Upfield to the 40-yard line before the Tigers can finally pull him down. Not from the start of the game, but the start of the second quarter at least, if not a little bit before.
Right before that last drive of the first quarter.
1st and 10 for Aurora on their own 41. Back to pass. Wizian to his brother Keith, and it is complete for another 6-yard gain up to the 40 quarter action. 8:20 left to play. We lead by 4. Aurora at their own 47, straight up the middle. Hunsaker, the fullback, stopped for a 1-yard gain as the Tigers really got on go for the. And really, it was only Troy Sides that kept Dixon from going in. He ended up getting a touchdown anyway on a 1-yard run. 3rd down and 2. From the 49-yard line, pitch out goes to the tailback, and that's Dixon. He goes down prematurely. In fact, Bryant, his own man. If not, kind of break there, I think. I really do believe that Dixon ran into McBride. There's a low snap. It bounces in. The Tigers are going to put the man down, and they do so at the 35-yard line. Good job by the Tiger. And a penalty. The officials did not misread what was done or said. You never know. As it is, Olivet gets the benefit of the penalty down to the 22. Corey Bell with the handoff. JoJo Jones with a burst of speed through the line down to the 18-yard line as he cuts around that right tackle.
Come away with the touchdown.
6.5 minutes left, 3rd quarter, 14-10. The same score as it was at halftime. I formation, wide out on each side. Corey Bell goes to the fullback. Ray Caldwell with the power, still moving down near the 10-yard line, stopped at the 11. Ray Caldwell held that. Tigers go back with the I formation again, wideouts on each side. Corey takes the snap, Ray Caldwell again, and Rainier stopped near the line of scrimmage, but he dives across and picks up another couple of yards down from the 8-yard line. Possible to get that first down without scoring, but more than likely, unlikely. From the 8, Bell, I formation once again. Kolkman, senior center with the snap. They go to Caldwell, and Ray down to the 5. They're going to mark him apparently just to the Tiger side of the 5-yard line. The Aurora player that was injured, Don Brummel, a 6'5", 250-pound junior defensive lineman, off to the sidelines. He apparently is all right. Ball at the 6-yard line. Tigers 3rd down. Corey Bell will keep it inside the 5. He's down to the 1. Tigers think he's across the 1-yard line. And Olivet should get a first down out of the deal and have it 1st and goal from the 1. Scored 1 time. Bell has scored 1 time. Monroe joins at the tailback spot, and Koviak is there setting up the power I formation. Caldwell to carry. Touchdown. Tigers have done it again. In the 3rd quarter, 4:25 left to play. In quarter number 3, Rainier Caldwell with his...
Unfortunately, Rainier Caldwell, you don't need anything fancy. He's a big, strong back. You can do a lot with a little.
J.J. Hetherington will add his 1-point touch, and the point after is good. And with 4:25 remaining in quarter number 3, Olivet has increased their lead to 21-10. We're going to take a timeout. Contest last week against the College of St. Francis, now under the 500 mark by 1 game, but trying to get a W here today. Good kick by Floria that gets away from the returners for Aurora, but now they pick it up. Here's a big run downfield by Stinson, and Stinson took it in near impossible situation and turns it. In fact, that ball is a little bit closer to the 47. Aurora trying to match that here. They'll start from their own 47. Man in motion, that's Keith Wizian. Kurt Wizian hands off to the tailback, and he is stopped for a 2-yard gain to the 49-yard line. Tiemann got the carry, number 32. So we'll be talking with Richie as soon as this ball game's over and take a look at it from a coaching viewpoint. You'll want to stay tuned for that interview. Pitch out. Wizian goes to Dixon. Dixon sweeps far to the left, gets across the midfield stripe down to the Olivet 48-yard line before he... So you'll want to join us for Coach's Corner. That's every Monday night on WONU Radio. Third down, a long 4, we'll say. Wizian back, looking to pass the team and out of the backfield. It's complete. Near the line of scrimmage, he has the first down, and Troy Sides will keep him from getting much more. As Sides puts Tiemann down at the Olivet right now. First and 10 from the Olivet 42. Aurora trying to stay right in the thick of this ball game. They trail 21-10. Here's the handoff to Dixon, and the Tigers with a big play. H.B. Jones with a tackle for a loss. Back's done a pretty good job today. Take away a couple of big plays. Wizian puts the Spartans down at the 44. They fake the handoff to the fullback and tailback. Here's the pass play. Quick is there. The pass is caught in the yards. Third down and 12. He's back to pass. Wizian is in. The Tigers trying to give him pressure. They dump it off to Tiemann out of the backfield, and Tiemann out of bounds near the 30-yard line. And it should be good enough. Left sideline.
I think Hall was surprised he found himself in that position.
They actually marked the ball on the 28 of ONU. First and 10. Pitch out. Dixon tries the right side, and Dixon falls short of the line of scrimmage. Tigers dump Dixon at the 29, a loss of 1 to the second quarter. A minute 14 and counting here in quarter number 3. We lead 21-10. From our own 29-yard line, Aurora with the ball. They fake it to the tailback, passing, play action, and it's complete to Hunsaker out of the backfield. Hunsaker down near the 20-yard line. Formation for Coach Scott's ball club. Keith Wizian in motion to the far side. They go to Tiemann, the tailback, though, and Tiemann down near the 10-yard line, stopped at the 12. Scott Floria with... It will not stop this drive by Aurora. Our defense is going to have to do that. We've got 5 seconds and counting left. Back rolling out, Wizian, and McCord again with another tackle behind the line of scrimmage. This one comes at the 16-yard line. Third down and about 8. Power I formation for Jim Scott's team. Wizian in motion. That's Keith. Kurt Wizian, the QB, back to pass. Looking near side and loads, and it's short hop to Hunsaker. From the 23-yard line, a 33-yard attempt. It is up, and it appears to be good. It is a 33-yarder by Hunsaker in the fourth quarter. Aurora keeps chipping away. We're going to take another break. Coach Vandermeer, he said no way. He said Aurora will be right in the middle of it, and indeed he has been proven to be right so far. Here on the kick, Livesey takes it for the Tigers at about the 30-yard line. Upfield to about the 36, and that's all she wrote. Tigers will take.
The rivalry over the years, Olivet leads the series 3-2. As one big a couple of times, including the first year, to give former Coach Dennis Rowan a 41-7 win. But other than that, it's been a pretty good rivalry.
Right on her own 35-yard line, where it's first and 10. I formation. Bell pitches out to Monroe. Monroe sweeps to the left, goes down the sideline, and runs out of room. They're going to here in the second half. Tigers go back to an I formation. Wide out to the far side, a couple of them. Second down and 6. Corey hands off to Monroe, and Monroe had already fallen down. And Jeff was fortunate.
Not the kind of offensive continuity you have to win ball games.
Olivet, second fumble of the day. Their 21st of the season. Third and 9, power I formation. JoJo Jones in the backfield. They fake the reverse. Corey rolls to the near side. Will he run? Yes, he will, and he'll go out of bounds untouched. But you know that Corey has kicked the ball in these same situations. He's back. He's going to punt it here. There's the snap and the kick. It is blocked, and the Tigers take it. Story has it on the far sideline. Oh, what a blunder that turns out to be. At the 42-yard line, punting situation, there's no penalties assessed if there's roughing at all, and that one was partially blocked. Here the Aurora Spartans go on the ground. Gibson only scored 1 touchdown, but they've been able to kick 3 field goals. They've converted on 2 of those. Back to pass. Wizian looking and unloads. Hunsaker complete. Down at the 30-yard already. First and 10. Wizian in motion. Quarterback hands off to Dixon. Straight up the chute he goes. Stopped at the 26. And that set up the lone Aurora touchdown, which he eventually got credit for. From the 26-yard line, 2nd down and 6 on the carry team, and this time, and he gets only to the line of scrimmage. Hunsaker, he can kick the ball. He just missed on a 45-yarder earlier in the first half. They go on a draw straight up the middle. McBride gets the call. He's down near the 20. They're going to go for it. I formation. Hunsaker, the fullback. Dixon, the tailback. Wizian to the line of scrimmage. They're at the 22. They need to get to the 20. 4th and 2. Big play for Aurora. Dixon, maybe. Tackle on is the fumble. Wizian's got it, and the Tigers put Wizian down. They're back. Chad Kelter, apparently, the coaches tell us. Big defensive play for the ONU Tigers. Olivet with it at their own 33-yard line. Power I formation. The pitch out goes to Monroe. Monroe sweeps to the far side, and a penalty flag thrown. Look for a face mask here. Well, we passed quite a bit last week. We have not passed that much today. But just when you think we're not going to, that's when John Vandermeer throws one in. 2nd down and about 13. Back is Corey Bell. There's the pass play. It is complete. Rainier Caldwell out of the backfield. 10-yard pickup on Corey Bell's pass play to Rainier Caldwell. Power I formation. White out to the near side for Olivet. Corey Bell back. Hands off to Monroe. Straight up the middle this time, and he has room to run and has the first down as he dives past the... 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Anthony stays in the power I formation at the tailback slot. JoJo Jones in there as well. They go to Caldwell, though, the Tigers do. Rainier trying to power his way to the 50, and he does so, but they'll bring him back 1 yard to be able to totally stop the Spartans. We have at times, but they've been able to claw their way back into this game almost every time we've been able to put a score on the board. 2nd down and 7 from our own 49. Bell takes the snap, fakes it to Caldwell, comes near side on the option, pitches it out. There's a fumble. Did no get it back, at least, and the official
forcing him to cough up the ball.
21-13, a touchdown and an extra point separates these ball clubs. Olivet with the advantage. 9 minutes left to play. At the pitch out, play action to the far side. Wizian looking to pass. Padovich has got him down for a loss of 3.
Padovich came out of nowhere. Wizian went off to his left.
That scoreboard clock, obviously, right now could be our best friend if it just keeps unfolding time. It's moving at 8:20. Wizian back to pass. Looking, straight up the middle. No one home. Ron McCord almost had the interception. IBC, Quincy, and Trinity College. Those 3 games in order starting next week. Back to pass. Wizian has time. He unloads deep. Man open. It could be a touchdown. And it is. Ryan Smart. They're going for the 2-point conversion. If they get it, we've got a tie ball game. If they miss it, Tigers are up 2. Wizian back to pass. Looking. Dumps it off to his brother. It's good. We're tied at 21. 8:03 left to play.
Roars went to the air in the second half to find a hole in its defense. 7 of 9 for 110 yards.
Here's the kick, a short one, but a high one, taken by Eric Anthony. Anthony takes the ball at the 28-yard line. Aurora thought that Aurora has scored twice in the 4th quarter on a field goal and a touchdown with a 2-point conversion. We have scored a field goal and an extra point in the 3rd quarter. We led at halftime 14-10. Corey Bell back, rolls out to the far side. He'll run the ball, and he's upfield to where? The 37-yard. Mark the ball at the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd 4. I don't care if Corey's a magician or not. We just need something positive to happen. Corey takes the snap, pitches out, lifts the, I believe, the ball carrier close to the first down as he goes strong to the far left side around the tackle. He drive here. I formation, wideouts both sides. Bell waiting for the snap, takes it, fakes it to the tailback. Corey looking to pass, he'll run the ball, and he's past the 45 to the 46 where he's hit hard. We'll call it 2nd down and 6. Wideouts on both sides. J.B. Seal wide right, Anderson wide left. I formation in the backfield. Quick pass play. It's complete to Anderson. Anderson at the 50. Across to the Aurora, 47-yard line. Markham back. Measure. John Vandermeer wants a measurement here. And Jimmy Jones, the head official, is going to honor that request. They bring the chains across. Stretch it out. And the Tigers just missed. Just missed. Third down and inches. 3 left to go. I would see a tie ball game at 21 apiece.
I think we have some surprise Tigers out there, too. Now they got to figure out a way to win this thing.
Toby Bragg, the injured player, redshirted this year medically on the sidelines trying to... Let's see if the Tigers on the field respond. They go to Caldwell. Power moves, got the first down, plus some more. As
defense had something to do with that.
Wide out to the short side of the field, that's Havocks. Tigers will go with the I formation, and they are very to go in a tie ball game. Bell steps up to the line of scrimmage. Kolkman will deliver the snap. Bell takes the ball, goes to Caldwell, up the middle, number 32 with sheer power as he lowers ahead and drives straight ahead to the 42-yard line. Part of that as well. 3-yard gain on the play to Caldwell. That's second. On the option, Corey Bell looked the pitch out, and now he's going to be dumped. Back at his own 45. 5 minutes left to play. Now under 5 minutes. 21 all. Haddocks wide to the far side. That being the right angle. Power I formation. JoJo Jones at the tailback spot. Caldwell and then Koviak. Bell fakes it to JoJo. Corey scrambling to the near side as he does his whole career, and Aurora puts him down at the 43-yard line. Shore will come in and kick. A big kick for him, to say the least. Rod Stinson, the lone man back for Aurora. 3:58, and now quarterback doing the kicking. Big punt play here. Stinson back to receive. High snap. Shore pulls it down. Nice high lofty kick. Stinson will let it go into the end zone. Brian got his Hunsaker's foot right now. Boy, can he kick the field goal. 35-yarder today, a 33-yarder, and he just missed on a 45-yarder. Wizian back to pass near side is complete. Both sides. Wizian to the near side. Ryan Smart to the far side. I formation for the Spartans. Wizian takes the snap, looking to pass. Looking, unloads to Hunsaker, and Hunsaker gets back to the original line of scrimmage. In Hunsaker. Senior at 6 foot, 215 pounds, can kick him from what seems to be anywhere. Man in motion out of the backfield. Pitch out goes to McBride, halfback option. He'll run the ball, and he's still moving as he stays. Gets near the 25.
25 loss by Alabama.
I keep looking at the clock, hoping that it would only show 1 minute, but it's still 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Wizian back to pass again, has plenty of time, unloads it, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. The tight end.
They'll find themselves in pretty good field position here.
JoJo Jones, we'd like to see him run the ball, but I hope he just hangs on to it. 2:08 left to go. 21 all. Here's the punt. It's a good one. Jones will have to take it on the bounce. He does so at his own 40. He's cut once and now twice as he gets away from the first block. Second offense. That's what's left. We'll be talking with assistant coach Richie Richardson as soon as this ball game's over. So don't leave us. Hopefully we'll be talking about a W. From our own 43, Bell back, looking to pass. He'll run it instead at the line of scrimmage, past the 45. He'll be stopped at the 47-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5 yards left. Wide to the near right side is Anderson. I formation. Monroe the tailback. He gets the carry. Straight up the middle he goes, and he stopped just short of the midfield stripe on the 49. The Tigers trying to hit the 500 mark at 3-3. Third down and 2 from the 50-yard line. One lone back, that's Caldwell. Corey will keep it. He'll go far to the left, and he's tackled out of bounds, thrown down hard at the 49-yard line. And Jimmy Jones throws up in 4th and 1 without the penalty, and you would think Caldwell could get that, but who wants to take the chance? Monroe now, the lone man in the backfield. 1:07 left. Corey Bell rolls to the near side, looking, he throws, and it's incomplete. He has a 22-yarder, and he's 1 for 3 this year. From the 35-yard line, we're at 2nd and 10. Make it to 34. Bell back. Dumps it off. It's complete to Caldwell. Caldwell down to the 20. He's across the 15. Down to the 10. Still moving to the 8-yard line. And there's a fumble. Aurora's got it. Aurora has the ball at the 5-yard line. Left the play.
A 29-yard pickup goes for naught, and it looks like the W will go with it.
Aurora is going to have to do something here. They don't have a whole lot of time. Wizian at the line of scrimmage, his own 5-yard line. Safety wouldn't be bad, would it? On the ground they go. And Aurora stopped right at the 6-yard line. Let's see if he can get one for a loss of about 6.
Well, his 4th one of the day sure could come in handy right here.
Wizian steps to the line of scrimmage. Wide out on both sides. Aurora at their own 6-yard line. 13 seconds are left. Here's a pass play, and it's tipped by Maupin, out of bounds, incomplete. At the 6-yard line. 8 seconds left. We're tied up, and it's going to end that way, apparently. Wizian back, looking the pass, unloads. It is complete to Keith Wizian. He's out of seconds to get a pass play deep enough to set them within Hunsaker's field goal range without the clock unfolding. Wizian back, being chased. Now he has time. He unloads deep. Tigers are there. It's going to be picked off. Olivet with the interception. Kurt Quick with his 4th of the year and his 2nd of the game. Down near the 35-yard line. But this ball game has ended in a tie. Only the 2nd in Olivet's football career. The last one in their initial season against Maranatha College. And Aurora, what a job they did.